Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to teach you how to work out intervals in the easiest way possible. Okay, now there are many students, many requests I get asking for intervals, how to work out intervals, because they say it is very confusing. It's a very confusing concept. But I am going to show you how we can work it out in the next 7 minutes. I can challenge you that after 7 minutes, you're going to um, be able to calculate the intervals pretty well, and you're going to show me. In fact, we are going to have a worksheet if possible, and with examples we are going to see how to calculate intervals in music. So without any further ado, let's get started with today's video. All right guys, so the confusing part for intervals is, I feel, when you think about the tones, semitones involved in it. But actually, if you understand the technique, you'll never go wrong with your intervals. Okay, what's the technique? Very simple. Now, let's say the first thing that you are going to come across is um, okay, let's say if it is from A to C, okay, A to C, the note A to the note C. Now, how do you calculate interval? First of all, you calculate the intervals using your fingers. You got to count right from the first note till the last note, include both the notes, okay, starting and ending. I think let's change this a bit, and let's take A and F. All right, A and F, second space A, and fifth line F on the staff. So A to F, let's count: A, B, C, D, E, F. So how many are there? Six. So the interval is sixth. Correct? Let's take another example. We are going to go into major, minor, perfect, diminished, blah, blah, blah. But let's first get these things perfect. Okay? The basic things. Let's take another example. Let's say we need to find out the interval between E and D. E and D. So let's start counting. Not D and E, E and D. Okay? Uh, that's the first line E on the staff to the fourth line D on the staff. Okay. So E to D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D. Seventh, easy. We've taken the first note and we've taken the last note as well. Remember that. Now, this is the first step in getting intervals. The second step in getting intervals would be, we need to check what scale it is or what key. For example, you have an example of the interval between, let's take an easiest scale, that is G major scale. All right. Now, in the scale of G major, F sharp is the key signature. F sharp is the key signature. So, what is the scale of G? G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. Right? That's the scale of G major. Now, the two notes given to us are G and D. G and D. Let's calculate. G, A, B, C, D. Fifth. Easy? Fifth. So, D note, if it is given G to D, D note is there in the scale of G major as it is. There's no D sharp, D flat, nothing. But it is G to D, and D note is a part of G major scale. It becomes perfect fifth. It becomes perfect fifth. But what if it is G to D flat? G to D flat. Well, wait for the answer. We're going to come back to this problem once again. Now, let's take an example, one more example, E major scale. Okay, let's think of E major scale. E major scale has four sharps as its key signature. The two notes given to you are E, which is drawn on the first line of the staff, And let's take E and C. E and C, not C and E, E and C. First line E, third space C. Okay, so E, F, G, A, B, C. But did you realize that C is not there in the scale of E? What note is there in the scale of E? It is C sharp. It is C sharp, not C. There's no note in the scale of E known as C. I mean, there's no C note in the scale. There is C sharp. So what happens is, so let's start once again. It is E to C. We said so. E, F, G, A, B, and C, but we are falling short of 1. So actually the interval is sixth, but which one, major or minor? We are falling short of 1. So it is minor sixth. Got it? E to C sharp would be a major sixth. E to C is a minor sixth. Why? Because C is not a part of the scale, but C is one semitone lower than the note mentioned in the scale. I hope this concept is clear, because if this is clear, you're going to get major minor sixth, major minor seventh very, very easily. Let me give you one more example now. Let me make myself comfortable. Okay. Let me give you one more example now. Let's take the example of what? Okay, B and A, or B and A sharp. Okay, let's think of B and A sharp. B and A sharp. First step would be counting from B to A sharp. B, C, D, E, F, G, A, or A sharp. We are given A sharp, and A sharp is a part of B major scale. B major scale has 5 sharps. So A sharp is a part of B major scale, and that's why the interval major 7th. But had we got the notes as B and A, if we count again, B, C, D, E, F, G, A is not a part of the scale. A is one semitone lower than the note in the scale, that is A sharp. That's why it's a minor seventh. Uh, I hope it's clear up till here, because if you're good with this, then we can move on to perfect fourth and fifth, and then major minor second and third, which is super easy, guys. Trust me, it is very easy. All right. Let's move on to perfect fifth and perfect fourth. Very easy. If the fingers you get are 5, it is perfect fifth. If the finger number of fingers you get is 4, it's perfect fourth. For example, let's take the scale of C. Okay, C to G, C, D, E, F, G. Easy. Fifth, perfect fifth. No thinking. C to F, C, D, E, F. Fourth, perfect fourth. No thinking required. But why was it so easy? Because the scale of C major does not have any sharps. Let's take the example of B major scale and see if it works out that way. Okay, here comes the part where it is not a perfect. Then what do we do? Okay, the scale of B major is B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, sorry for that, and yeah, B. Okay, now what happens is, since it has 5 sharps, the we are taking the notes B and B and F. We are trying to find out the interval between B and F. Now, what happens with B and F is the key signature in the scale of B is what? F sharp. But the note that we have got is F. So first step is, as always, we count the number of notes on our fingers. That is B, D, E, F. Sorry, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, perfect fifth? No, it's not a perfect fifth because since the scale has F sharp, but the note that we have got is F, what happens with that is it's a semitone lower. So what happens is it becomes a diminished fifth. That's right, it's a diminished fifth. Now, the same thing applies for fourth as well. If the interval is fourth or a little lesser than four, then what happens is, okay, let's see, let's take an example of E major scale. E, A, E and A. Okay, what is the interval between the notes E and A? So E, F, G, A. This is fourth. That is true. But the A note, is A note a part of E major scale? No. A note is not a part of E major scale. A sharp is a part of E major scale. So we are falling short by a semitone. In that case, what happens is it's a diminished fourth. Not a perfect fourth, but a diminished fourth. Diminished fourth. Okay. So this is how you calculate intervals. Now that you've understood major minor sixth and seventh, perfect fourth and fifth, you know what is the interval between this note to this note when the notes are same, like C, C. Or let's take E, E. First line E and fourth space E. What happens is it's an octave. There's nothing to do with an octave. Octave is octave. Okay, it's an interval of an octave. If it's between the same note, that is first line E, it's unison. Now everything is clear up till now. But one major thing is major minor second, major minor third. This is the place where everybody gets confused. And I'm going to make it very easy for you. Let me show you how. Let's take the example of A and C, and we could go for D and F. Okay, let's tackle major minor third first, and then we'll come to second. Oh, let's do it other way around. Sorry, let's do B to C and C to D. Okay, two examples. B to C. Our first example is B to C. What is the interval between B to C? Let's. How do we find out? What is the distance? A semitone. I hope you guys know what's a semitone. So the distance is that of a semitone. That's why it is a minor second. That's why it's a minor second. But okay, how did we get it as second? B and C, two notes. I hope you guys know that by now. B and C, two. Okay, but because the distance between the two is a semitone, it's a minor second. Look at the example of C and D. C and D, two notes. So the interval is second. What is the distance between the two? It's a tone. It's a tone. Why? C, C sharp, D. Okay, there's a note in between C and D. So it's a distance of tone. So it is major second. So we have minor second and then we have major second. When there is a distance of one semitone, it's a minor second. When the distance is that of a tone, it's a major second. I hope you guys are clear with this up till now. Now let's go to major third. Okay, let's take the example of A and C. A and C. So we have A, B, C. A, B, C. Three notes. So obviously the interval is that of a third. Okay, now between A and B, is there a tone or a semitone? A sharp B. So A to B is a tone. and B to C is a semitone. A to B is a tone, B to C is a semitone. So tone and semitone make up a minor third. When the combination is that of a tone and a semitone, it's a minor third. And when the combination is that of a tone, very easy, it's a major third. Wasn't that easy? Let me give you an example, by the way, for a major third. Let's see, major third. So let's take an example of C to E, right? C, D, E. What are the notes? C, D, E. What is the distance from C to D? It's a tone. What is the distance from D to E? It's a tone. So, what is the answer? It's a major third. I hope you guys have understood this. If not, then please put it down in the comment section, or you can always contact me. My email ID is given in the description box, and also for any other query, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm there on Instagram as well. We have a page by the name of Sarah Academy of Music. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and it was quite informative. So, let me know about anything and have a good day. Bye bye and take care.